Om Namah Shivaya Shantaya Karanatraya Hetave Nivedayami Chatmanam Gatistvam Parameshvara. Om Sthapakaya Cha Dharmasya Sarvadharmasvarupine Avatara Varishtaya Ramakrishnaya Te Namaha. The ocean of auspiciousness. Shiva itself means auspiciousness. The term Shiva indicates pure existence, the ocean of bliss absolute, Satchidananda Sagara. I bow down to Lord Shiva and on this special day, I offer my namaskar to the Shiva who is present in all of you. There was a classroom, a primary class in India, and there the teacher asked the students, why did Mother Parvati, who was the daughter of the Parvata Rajakumara, the king of Himalayas, marry Lord Shiva, who was subsisting on alms, who was living in the cremation ground? So, can you cite some reasons why Parvati could have married some king or emperor? But why did she marry Lord Shiva, who was begging, who was just having a bull as his mount? So the student told, sir, the main reason for Divine Mother Parvati, though she was the daughter of a king, she married Shiva, is the first one, sir. See now, even though it is humorous, there is the explanation of Lord Shiva's epithets, Gunagana, Gunakirtana. You know, sir, nowadays there is the power shortage. They go on taking electricity out. So Shiva is Chandrasekhara. Moon is present on his head always. So always light, electricity is there. So Mother Parvati doesn't have any electricity, light problem in her house. That's why she married Shiva. Then what else? What is flowing on the head of Mother Shiva? Ganga. What is the epithet? Gangadhara. One who is having Ganga always. So 24/7 electricity or light and 24/7 water supply. What is the main problem of all the mothers in the house? No water. Water supply, water problem. So Mother Parvati will have always 24/7 water. Then what is the third reason? Then the student told, you know, sir, the mothers, they are the homemakers. They have to wash the clothes of the husband. Shiva wears only Gajacharmambaradhara, elephant skin and tiger skin. So no jeans pant, nothing to wash or nothing, no hard problems of washing machine. So no problem. See now the epithet of Shiva is Gajacharmambaradhara, Vyagracharmambaradhara. Then what is the next reason? Sir, Shiva is Yogishvara, always subsisting on roots and then fruits, always in meditation. So no problem of cooking. So that is the fourth reason. And the important and the main reason, what is that? Then Mother Parvati didn't have the problem of mother-in-law and father-in-law. Why? Shiva is Anadi Ananta. No father, no mother. He is the supreme. He is the highest. Nobody above him. So when nobody above him, where is the question of father and mother to mother-in-law, which is the main reason The child told. The teacher heard it and fell down, unconscious. Whatever that might be, though it is humorous, but you can see the different epithets of Shiva is being explained. What is that? Chandrasekhara, Gangadhara, then Vyagracharmambaradhara, then this Gajacharmambaradhara, Yogishwara, then Adi Antya Rahita. No beginning, no end. That's why many of us we were telling, see, we get an idea, wrong idea of Lord Shiva as the Pralayakari, dissolution, destroyer. No, it is not like that. When the whole creation, when all the living beings are tired of all the problems, he will take back the whole creation into himself and gives us rest. So suppose the whole day we work hard and in the night too you have to work, what will be your condition? You will become mad. So you need sleep, isn't it? So Lord Shiva is giving you rest. He is taking back everything. It is not destruction. He is giving you rest. He is giving you wonderful peace. That is what Shiva is doing. Not only that, due to his Shiva Tandava Nritya, that is the Nritya, the dance of not only destruction, creation, sustenance and destruction. It is not just destruction alone. So as the mother, while introducing, told that we celebrate Shivarathri for many reasons. There are so many reasons. So one of the reasons which was not mentioned is, on this day, Shivarathri, the auspicious day, Shiva taught yoga to the Sapta Rishis. He is the Yogeshwara, the Lord of Yoga. Spiritual knowledge was given to the Sapta Rishis. And another thing is, he manifested as the pillar of light, Stamba. On this day, special day, he manifested as that Linga. That's why we worship Shiva as the Linga. He manifested as a beam of light. So what happened? You might be knowing that story. Even then, on this day, if we can hear the wonderful, the Leela, the game of Lord Shiva, on this auspicious day, it will be very good. What happened? Now, there was a small tussle between Vishnu and Brahma. What was that? Who is great? Who is to be worshipped first? So that was the thing. So they came to Shiva. Okay, Shiva told, we will have a competition. Shiva didn't want that he should be worshipped first or something. He was always in meditation. He doesn't want anything. It's just like living on the arms and other things. So he told, okay, we will have a competition. What is that? I will manifest as a beam of light, infinite beam of light. Now, Brahma, you try to reach the top. Vishnu, you try to reach the bottom. So whoever succeeds first will be the greatest. Okay, Shiva manifested as the infinite beam of light. Now, Brahma, the creator, took the form of a swan and flew up and up and up to find the top. Whatever he tried, he couldn't. It was infinite. And Vishnu took the form of the boar, wild boar, Varaha, and went down, down and down. He couldn't find the bottom. Vishnu was truthful. He came back and told, I couldn't find the bottom. But Brahma was deceptive. What did he do? He tried going up and up. He wanted to be as the first. So he saw one flower, Ketaki flower, falling down. He caught hold of that flower and told that flower, we will go to Shiva and you should give me a false witness. What is that? I was on the top of the head of Shiva and Brahma reached there. You give the false witness and I will win the race. They came back to Shiva and Vishnu and he told, see, I reached the top, I could reach the top. The witness is this flower. Shiva, the all-knowing Sarvagnamurti, told, you are telling a lie. So Vishnu will get the highest position, not you. And nobody will worship you from this day. So he got the curse. And also that flower Ketaki also got the curse that it should not be used for worship. Whatever that might be, On this day, Shiva manifested as that beam of light. And the other reason we all know, the mother in the introduction told, it is the day on which Shiva and Parvati, they united together in the form of wedding. So that is a very auspicious day. And so many other reasons are there to celebrate Shivarathri. So what is Ratri indicating? Ignorance, night. It is darkness. So we are in ignorance. So if we are awake and worship Shiva with his divine qualities, Nama Guna Kirtana, then we will get out of that ignorance and we will realize that Lord Shiva within us. That is the reason, the significance why we celebrate this Shivaratri. So many other reasons are there. Let us not go for that. We will try to understand the inner meaning. The term Shiva, as I told you in the beginning itself, indicates pure existence, the ocean of bliss absolute. When we as humans weave that existence, especially as the Almighty, we find that it has various aspects. A few of those aspects which our mind can conceive and those on which our heart lovingly dwells are utilized by our ancient illumined sages for worship, contemplation, japa and meditation. The tradition is flowing till today. Shiva as the indweller in all the living beings with special manifestation in human beings. The second manifestation is Shiva as personal deity, Ishta Devata, and also the Lord of the universe, Ishvara. Shiva as impersonal, absolute, infinity, formless. So Shiva as fulfiller. Another aspect of Shiva is as the fulfiller of the living beings' needs and of devotees' prayers. The Bhagavan, he is called Bhagavan of the Bhaktas, the devotees. These are the common aspects of Lord Shiva. Now, it is this Shiva who is the giver of boons for the devotees. He is worshipped daily by the followers of Shiva. You know, every month there is Shivaratri. We think there is only Shivaratri yearly once. But we have Shivaratri every month. It is called Masa Shivaratri. And this one is called, that's why the term Mahashivaratri. Otherwise, every month we have Shivaratri. That is not called Mahashivaratri. The monthly observance of Shivaratri is called Masa Shivaratri. It falls on every month on 14th day of the dark fortnight. We have 2 fortnights, isn't it? 15 days. What is that? Based on the movement of the moon, Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. So Krishna Paksha is dark fortnight. We should know today that our now is dark fortnight. And Mahashivaratri, which is observed today, is observed on the same day, the 14th day of the dark fortnight, Krishna Paksha Chaturdashi of the month of the Magha Masa. The month in Sanskrit is called Magha. What is that? February and March. Now, why have we chosen this season in India especially? You know, it is just winter is passing by and summer is coming in northern hemisphere. But we are living in the southern hemisphere. So the seasons are completely different in the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Now what I am telling is about the northern hemisphere, especially in India. In India, winter is receding to hide away with a promise to return next year, later to begin her play of snow and chill again. The sun entering the playground of nature with new strength to heal the severity imposed by winter. Whenever we change our homestead, whenever there is a transition between day and night, between seasons, between childhood and adolescence, between youth and old age, there is an awareness of impermanency and ephemeral nature of this world and our earthly existence. In addition, there stands an inward awareness deep within of something divine and eternal. Behind all this transitory changing thing, we are searching something which is eternal and permanent in this hide and seek of the samsara. And that is that permanent, the eternal within all of us is Shiva. The play is his Tandava dance, the cosmic dance. And the platform, where is he playing? What is the stage? The stage is the entire universe, the nature with all the living beings. That is the Divine Mother, Parvati Gauri. Shivarathri is to raise our awareness to the cosmic existence, the macrocosm. We, the living beings, are the microcosm. The macrocosm, the universe, is Lord Shiva. We are the tiny sparks of that great fire of consciousness which is called Shiva. So that's why we are now trying to understand this wonderful significance and then celebrate it. So Shiva is the macrocosm. We, the living beings, are the microcosm. It is to know that we are not mortals, weak living beings, unable to do anything, but we are to know that we are Shiva ourselves. That's why you don't tell Vishnu Ham Brahma Ham, but we tell Shivoham, Shivoham. We are all divine, immortal and eternally related with one God. So this is the significance. To understand this thing, we find Shiva in the one self that pervades all the living beings, lie in different bodies of all types of life forms, all species, all varieties, the gods, the demons, the Bhutagana, the ghosts, then Sthavara, which is not moving, Jangama, which is mobile, Kita, insects, in everything, gods, ghosts, demons, vegetation, animals, insects, etc. To unite ourselves with that one Supreme Self who is dwelling within and without us is to recognize the real Shiva and his real worship. This is the deep significance of Shivarathri, to understand that. Okay? Now, as we heard Most Revered Swatmaramanadaji Maharaj telling that Vivekananda was Shivamsha Sambhuta, the avatar of Lord Shiva. So what does Vivekananda tell about Shiva? Vivekananda tells when he was coming, when he had gone to Rameshwaram, the Shiva temple which was established by none other than Sri Ramachandra in the southernmost tip of India, Rameshwaram. There in that Shiva temple, Swami Vivekananda is telling, it is in love, that is bhakti, that religion exists, and not in ceremony and rituals. So the Lord exists, He likes, it is the religion in the pure and sincere love in the heart. Unless a man is pure in body and mind, his coming into the temple of Shiva and worshipping Shiva is useless. The prayers of those that are pure in mind and body will be answered by Shiva. And those that are impure and yet try to teach religion to others will fail in the end. External worship is only a symbol of internal worship. But internal worship and purity are real things. Again, I will repeat the words of Swami Vivekananda, external worship is only a symbol of internal worship, but internal worship and purity are real things. Without them, external worship would be of no avail. Therefore, you must all try to remember this. See now, Swami Vivekananda gives a very important message of the worship of Shiva. What is that? Vivekananda tells in that famous Rameshwaram temple, he who sees Shiva in the poor, in the weak, in the diseased, really worships Shiva. And if he sees Shiva only in the image or the photo, his worship is but preliminary. He who has served and helped even one poor man, seeing Shiva in him, without thinking of his color, caste or creed or race or religion or anything, with him Shiva is more pleased than with the man who sees him only in the temple. So Vivekananda is stressing, let me tell you again that you must be pure and help anyone who comes to you as much as lies in your power. And this is good karma. By the power of this good karma, your heart becomes pure. And then Shiva, who is residing in everyone, will become manifest. He is always in the heart of everyone. If there is dirt and dust on a mirror, we cannot see our image. So, ignorance and wickedness, selfishness are the dirt and dust that are in the mirror of our hearts. Selfishness is the chief sin, thinking of ourselves first. He who thinks, I will eat first, I will have more money than others, I will possess everything. He who thinks, I will go to heaven before others, I will get mukti before others, is the selfish man. The unselfish man says, I will be the last, I do not care to go to heaven, I will even go to hell if by doing or helping others, if I can serve my brothers, and by that if I can go to hell, I will be the first to go. This unselfishness is the test of religion. He who has more of this unselfishness is more spiritual and nearer to Shiva. Whether he is learned or ignorant, whether that person is learned or ignorant, he is nearer to Shiva than anybody else, whether he knows it or not. And if a man is selfish, even though he has visited all the temples on the earth, seen all the places of pilgrimage, and he may paint himself like a leopard with vibhuti and other religious marks on his body, he is still further off from Shiva. Now we have understood the real worship of Shiva, the real significance of the puja, the Shivarathri puja. Let us love, show our bhakti, devotion to Shiva, and see the manifestation of the Lord in all the living beings, and search Shiva as Swami Vivekananda has pointed out. Let us be blessed and thrice blessed on this special day. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.